What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Verasity here, and as we can see, chart forming up really bullishly, coming back down to retest that previous all-time high at around that 5.5 cent area. You can see here, this is our 5.5 cent previous all-time high area. We did actually break that recently, running up to a high of around 6.7 cents here before having a bit of a rollover. It looks as though altcoins are actually bleeding in the market right now quite significantly. If we take a look at Bitcoin, it does look as though it is actually pumping up. Over the past week or so, we've actually come all the way up. We've broken out of our descending wedge, our fractal looking something like this, breaking the top of the descending wedge on the local level at least, back testing and continuing. This is the fractal that we are looking at for Bitcoin. And if we take a look at what Verasity is doing, it's done something fairly similar, to be honest. It's come up, consolidated, broken out, and now it's coming back down to back test that previous the top of that previous wedge that we're looking at here, the descending wedge. Obviously we could back test here along with the previous all-time high in and around this area here, a good level of confluence for a bounce, and then have that continuation, which would be ideal. A lot of altcoins have been rolling over significantly, and profits probably being taken out of altcoins and put into Bitcoin right now for that next ride up. But then we do strongly think that, you know, after a while we are going to see money rotate back into altcoins. But overall, this chart looking extremely bullish. Obviously that cup and handle formation, as we've been saying for a good while here, if I can just draw properly, cup and handle formation looking good, something like this. And then obviously we're probably expecting a bit of a pump for Verasity once it comes back down and tests support. And we've got support here at around that 5 cent level, currently trading at around 5.5 cents, which is the previous all-time high, by the way, at around 5.5 cents. But we could come down as low as around that 5 cent level, we would say, for that, you know, sweeping that low, that previous descending wedge that we were looking at there on the local level, basically ready for that move to the upside. I mean, looking at this, if we pull the fib retracement here, previous all-time high to the previous low, you can see the confluence of these levels: support, resistance, support, come up to that 5 cent level, roll over of that ABC correction that we saw in September, with that minor extension, that W double bottom, sweeping the lows on the 618 here. As you can see, there's your W double bottom. And then we start to move up, consolidate here, come up and break the all-time high, coming back down now to try and, you know, potentially backtest the all-time high support. If we do roll over, we've obviously got a nice bit of support here on that descending wedge at around 5 cents, along with the 20 moving average coming up like this as well, and the 55. Look at something like this, where we could come down, find some confluence here for a bounce, and then get that bounce to the upside. But overall, not much else to say. Verasity looking really strong. You can see this chart looks amazing. And when we do start to see things pumping up, we're probably going to be looking at Verasity having a very nice little pump quite soon. So short-term price predictions, then keeping things short and sweet. We'd say realistically, you know, if we do start to roll over here, we've got that 5 cent support there. And then if we roll down a bit further than that, if we have a big correction in the market, we could come down to around 4 cents, back down to the 55 moving average for the bounce. And if we do start to pick up here, we do think, you know, obviously the all-time high at 6.7 cents, the next target, and then 10 cents and beyond into our fib targets. And as we've always said, we do think 50 cents to $1 for Verasity is probably quite realistic, especially considering how small the market cap is. So that's it guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.